Hi! On the Woodpecker today, I'm making window frames for my new shop. In my new shop, there will be a lot of windows. For now, I'm just making the frames of the 8 that will open. Their sizes are not random. It's the size of the windows I kept from my next door neighbors who changed them last fall. I should also have the windows of another neighbor, which are exactly the same size. The first thing to do is to mill all the cedar 2x4s that I bought to make the window frames. When they are all the right dimensions, I cut them to length. To do that, I clamp the chop saw on the workbench and clamp this contraption as the length stop. For the smaller pieces, I just clamp a wooden angle to the workbench. Then I can make all the mortises for the rails. This went pretty fast, thanks to the dominoes indexing pins. But it's not over. I need to make the styles mortises too. After a while, all the mortises are done. Next, I must cut a rabbet on the center stiles. To do so, I make a cut in the center of the stile, half the thickness of the frame. Then I readjust the rib fence and the blade height and cut the rabbet. As you can see, for security, the cutoff is not trapped between the saw blade and the rib fence. Then I have to make the glass rabbets. So I clamp a sacrificial fence to the rib fence, clamp it to the table saw, and raise the dado set 1.25 inches inside the sacrificial fence. After adjusting the height and the width, I make the rails rabbets. After a while, they're all done. It's time to do the styles rabbits. But those ones are stop rabbits. At the ends, I have round-ended rabbits, which I'll have to clean later. These are all the styles with their rabbits, but I goofed up. I cut the rabbit on the wrong corner for 3 of them. To fix them, I cut 3 strips a little thicker than 1/2 inch. Then I make a pattern of the round shape, which I use to mark the strips and cut them. The shape is finished with a rasp. When it's the right length, I glue the strip in place. When the glue is dry enough, I plane the strips flush to the frame. Next, I cut the glass rabbit, but on the right corner this time. This is what the repair looks like. I'm not too worried because this won't show in the end. While I'm fixing my mistakes, René starts moving the firewood piles so we'll be able to build the shop there. I'm really disappointed that I have to make these windows. I'd love to go out and help her, but I have to glue the frames. When it's clamped, I leave it on the floor outside the shop and glue the 7 others. The next morning, I clean up the corners. Then with the actual glass, I check the fit. I'm happy because they fit perfectly. Then I prepare enough cedar for the glass moldings. Next, I route a half-inch roundover on 2 sides. Then I cut a rabbet, the depth of the space between the glass and the frame. I cut one corner at 45 degrees. Using the frame itself, I mark the length of the molding and cut the other side. I repeat that for all the glasses moldings. Here you can clearly see what I was talking about when I said that my repair wouldn't show on the finished piece. Then I sand all the frames. It's mostly to remove the dried glue. Finally, I chamfer the interior of the window frames. Here's a tip. If you have trouble remembering which direction to route with an handheld router, do like I always do. Use your right hand. Your index points to the router direction and your thumb points to the woods to route. This works all around the frame. It's easier to remember than to go clockwise inside the frame and counterclockwise on the exterior. Here are 4 frames making 2 shop windows. And before anyone says it, yes, I'm lucky to have René to move all this huge firewood pile. The frames for my window glass are ready. I'll make the actual window frames later on. Thanks, and see you for the next episode of the Woodpecker.